Hello, friends, and welcome to Little Bean's Garden, located in Pomona, California, Zone 10A, established in 2015. My name is Sule, and I will be your host for today. Today is February 21st, 2024, and today I am going to be amending and fixing up these pots. They had some veggies growing. They have run their course and died, and now they look pitiful. But I have some plants that I recently purchased. Hi, Bruce. Oh, yeah, Papa. Excuse me, Bruce. Excuse me, Bruce. No. Here. Okay, you guys, Bruce loves strawberries. Let me see. Let me show you. He absolutely loves strawberries, and he smelled the plants that I recently bought. That's why he's over here. Let me see if I can show you. Wait. He just loves strawberries. Okay, no more. No more, Baba. Excuse me. Excuse me. So yes, I bought some plants that we're going to put in both of them, but we're gonna do this one together. So I bought this lavender, and this is a good, what does it say? Goodwin Creek lavender. So this is going to be in there. And I also have 3 of the, I don't know how to say that, honey strawberry. They're looking nice and healthy. I purchased these plants when I went to the nursery just to look around. Well, that's what every single gardener says, right? Just to look around, and then we come back with 10,000 plants. Anyways, let me bring you up close and personal. We're going to work on this one together. Okay, so I know it looks sad, but we're gonna fix that, don't worry. So it has been raining here for a couple of days, and it's just been continuous, and that's something pretty rare here in my area, in my neck of the woods. It's normally pretty dry, pretty hot. Normally by the end of January, we already have days in the 90s, or at least in the high 80s. And last year was the first year that I noticed that we weren't getting those temperatures. And I noticed because I don't know if you guys do it, but I keep a journal of every year, my gardening season. I keep a journal. I try to stay on top of it. I write, as much as possible when I can, because, having a job, having a family, having children, having pets, you don't have a lot of time to spare, but you definitely make time for what your passion is. And I do make time for gardening because I love it. I love gardening. But anyways, I went off topic there. I noticed that last year our cold weather lasted until May, which was really strange. It was really dark. It was cold, it was gloomy, it would rain, and it seems like this year, 2024, we're headed in the same direction. How about you guys? Have you guys been experiencing different weather, weird weather? Any changes in your weather? I know I have. Alright, so I got the weird stuff out, and now I'm going to be using this potting mix to give it more height and hopefully more nutrients. And there we go. But going back to the weather thing, it's kind of, I've heard people say in my area, they're like, oh great, we are having cool weather, and you know, that's what we like, and it was about time, and you know, blah blah. But for me, the real question is why? What does this mean? You know, what does this mean, not for my plants, but what does it mean for us as humans? Like, is this a sign of, you know, the earth telling us something is not going according to plan, or is it a sign that something is going according to plan? I just don't know. I wish Mother Earth gave us a phone number where we could call her and just ask her questions that curious minds have, but Mother Earth, oh, you know the saying, Mother Earth is a complicated persona. Anyways, the first thing we're going to plant is going to be the lavender, and I'm going to plant it here, which will be the back part of my little pot design, little garden design in the pot. All right, and again, here it is. This is the Goodwin Creek lavender. Oops, you couldn't even see it right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tease it around to make sure it comes out nice and smooth. Oh God, it smells so good already. It doesn't even have buds. All right. Okay, so the roots, they're not looking so bad. It's a little bit root bound, but not really. I mean, this is definitely doable. Oh, we have a friend worm in there. Okay, anyways, enough of admiring the worm. All right, so we are going to add our lavender here. And then, like I mentioned, I guess it would be like this. I have 3 strawberry plants. So here's one, here's the second one, and here will be the third one. And let's get, all right, here's one of them. I'm going to do the same thing, just tease it around. And again, this variety is the honey oi. I don't know how to say it. I just know how to grow it. All right, so let's get it out. Okay, so this one is about the same. Not really matted, not really root bound, I should say. So we're going to plant this one here. And I'm teasing the roots a little bit so they know that they're not in a cup anymore. They can roam free in this pot. Okay, here we have the second one. Let's give it a tease. Let's tease the roots. Ooh, and these strawberry plants all have worms. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like 5 worms right there. And we are going to put this one right here. And when you plant strawberries, strawberry plants, I should say, you never want to bury the crown. You don't want to bury that because it will rot, and then in return it will rot the rest of the plant and you won't get any strawberries. All right, here is our last one, and this one's going to go right here. And I think I made a good selection in doing the lavender and the strawberries. I have never done lavender and strawberries, so I don't know if this is really going to work. I have done onions and strawberries, and they did absolutely amazing together. All right. And like I said, it's been raining here, so the soil, the potting mix is already moist, so I am not going to wet it. Let me get the second one done over there, and I'll bring you right back and I'll show you how they look. All right, friends, so I did go ahead and finish both. This is the one we did together. This is the one that I did off camera, and they are looking absolutely beautiful already, nice and healthy. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of food for the plants, which is tomatoes, vegetable, and herb fertilizer. So I'm going to add just a little bit, not too much, because remember we added bag potting soil, so they're not going to need a lot, just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing with this second one. And after adding the fertilizer, I'm just going to make sure that it's worked into the soil so that my naughty little kids, Bruce and Kibbles, don't come and try to scratch to get to the fertilizer. And that's it. I will probably be buying a little bit of hay or a little bit of straw so that I can put it on top to protect the soil, and also assist the strawberries when they're producing their fruit so that the strawberries aren't eaten by the little worms and bugs in the soil. Well, if you stayed this long, that's it from Little Beans Garden. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.